With the upcoming movie Pokémon Coco, or Pokémon Secrets of the Jungle, it's clear that this new direction of alternate universe for the movies is going to be around for a while. Now when it comes to the Pokémon movies canon, I typically just assume that they're all canon to the main series of the anime. Aside from some exceptions, it just makes things easier. Lumio's trainer Zach has a great video discussing each movie, but it's ultimately around Generation 6 where the movies are typically seen as non-canon, culminating in Generation 7 where every movie coming out at the time was separate from the main series airing at the time. This started with Pokemon I Choose You, which was more of a celebration as the 20th Pokemon movie. It's an alternate retelling of the first few episodes as well as some added story and characters. A cool movie, but this style carries over into Pokemon The Power of Us, which isn't a retelling of anything specifically, but the idea of focusing mostly on Ash on an adventure somewhere has stuck and will be used again in Pokemon Secrets of the Jungle. While Ash is wearing different clothes in each movie, his new hat design remains consistent throughout all three, which pretty much implies that all these alternate universe movies are basically their own new timeline. Ultimately, I think this is a good choice as it means each movie doesn't have to be tethered down by the main series anime, and as a whole, Pokemon has been experimenting with anime projects as of late, releasing Pokemon Generations during the 20th anniversary around the same time that I Choose You came out, as well as Twilight Wings coming out this year, again alongside Pokemon Secrets of the Jungle. Really, I've just sort of stopped caring about the Pokemon canon and timeline as a whole. When it comes to the games and anime, it's really all just one soft canon, as things like Ash Cat Pikachu, Ash Greninja, and now even Data Zarude will appear in the main series games, which are typically seen as the main canon for Pokemon. Probably my most controversial take that Pokemon isn't that deep, though discussions of the topic are still fine. I love watching other content creators discuss it, but really, I just feel that this type of loose canon is better for the creativity of a franchise as large as Pokemon. If I could take a moment to relate this to an equally large franchise, Star Wars. Currently, Lucasfilm, under the ownership of Disney, is making sure every piece of additional media, games, comics, and books, is canon and can tie into the main movies, considering anything that came before Disney's ownership to be legends. While this kind of airtight approach works for some things, it ultimately holds back creators. Legends has some of the craziest and greatest stories because no one was ever held back by canon. Lucas knew that the main movies were his vision and that everything else was up to the individual creators. And I'm not saying that Pokemon has to go as hard as Legends Star Wars does, but I'd say that some of this can still apply to Pokemon. While the anime and games are reaching equal grounds in terms of the size of their fan bases, the games are still the main series that most people enjoy. With just how much there is in Pokemon, it's difficult for every fan to enjoy every aspect, but different people can each enjoy what Pokemon has to offer. And I think that even with the anime, it can still have these branches. Again, this year alone, we've had the main series, a spin-off short anime series, and an alternate timeline movie, each focusing on different things and attempting to accomplish different goals. I really do hope this trend continues for movies going forward because it lets the movie writers have a little more room. Yes, I still do have to include the mythical legendary Pokemon in the plot somehow in order to tie it to the games for a distribution, but it's not even tied down to the region of the current games. Thus, it can really kind of exist in its own bubble. I would honestly say that the new timeline movies are some of my favorites. They definitely don't touch my sacred favorite Pokemon movies, but they're still good. Of course, this is all really just my opinion, but I do think it's interesting that we have these three separate movies kind of treated as their own timeline. Again, with just so many Pokemon movies, more than 20, it was time to shake things up and do something different. But after these three movies are done, maybe it would be nice to see things return to form. Regardless, there's just so much Pokemon media to enjoy, and it's all enjoyable to a degree at least. But as we finish up this year and head into the new year, I definitely hope to discover the secrets of the jungle. But anyway, hey, this is GatorEX, and let me know what you think concerning the movie canon, Pokemon anime, even the games overall. I hope I didn't come off too rambly or too ranty in the video. You know, always looking back on videos as I'm editing them, I'm like, I hope this isn't too rude or too mean, or I hope it doesn't appear that I dislike what's happening or something. Just overall, like, I think Pokemon can be just enjoyed when you just take it at face value, I guess, sometimes. Again, just my opinions, but I'd be interested to hear what you all think in the comments below. If you like anime as a whole, you can actually check out my anime channel, which I'm actually releasing a video later this day on that channel. So yes, 2 videos in one day for once. We're getting back to that. But if you enjoyed this one, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button. It'll make sure you see each new video as it comes out. Make a member of that Chingling squad as well. Anyway, this has been GatorEX. Have a nice day.